Hey everyone! Welcome back to Record Rift, where we dive into the past and uncover mysteries that have shaped our world. If you love history and the unknown, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Today, we're exploring the mystery of the Norse settlement of North America, Vinland. Did the Vikings really land in North America? Let's find out. The Vikings, those legendary seafarers from Scandinavia, were more than just raiders and warriors. They were explorers, traders, and settlers who traveled further than most people realized. But while most of us know the Vikings raided parts of Europe, their voyages across the Atlantic are still shrouded in mystery. One of the biggest questions is, did the Vikings reach North America centuries before Columbus? Let's take a look at the evidence. The most significant clue we have about the Norse presence in North America comes from the Vinland sagas, ancient texts that describe the voyages of Norse explorers. These sagas speak of a land called Vinland, a fertile, rich area where the Vikings settled and even attempted to establish a colony. But what exactly is Vinland? Some scholars argue that it refers to parts of what is now Canada, specifically the Newfoundland region. Others believe it could have been located further south, possibly even in what we know today as New England. Fast forward to the 1960s, when the first solid evidence of Viking settlements in North America was uncovered. In 1960, archaeologists discovered the remains of a Norse settlement at Meadows in Newfoundland, Canada. This site, dating back to around 1000 AD, features buildings, tools, and artifacts that are unmistakably Viking. With this discovery, many scholars believe this was the site of the Viking settlement described in the sagas, possibly part of the larger area they called Vinland. But there's still so much to unpack. One of the biggest mysteries, however, is just where Vinland actually was. The sagas mention lush landscapes, wild grapes, and a mild climate. Could this point to places like Nova Scotia or the Gulf of St. Lawrence? Or were the Vikings even further south, maybe along the coasts of modern-day United States? Some experts argue that the Vikings may have ventured as far south as New England, where the climate and geography match the descriptions. Others suggest that Vinland may have been more like an idealized place, described more in legend than in reality. So, what happened to the Viking settlement in North America? Well, despite the initial success, it's believed that the settlement eventually fell due to hostile encounters with indigenous peoples, harsh winters, and the general challenges of such a far-flung colony. By the mid-11th century, the Norse presence in North America had disappeared almost completely. While the Vikings might have left North America centuries ago, their legacy lives on. Today, researchers continue to search for new evidence to confirm the extent of their exploration. From new excavations to advanced technologies, we're learning more about the Vikings' journeys than ever before. And who knows? Maybe one day, we'll uncover more clues that will finally solve the mystery of Vinland once and for all. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Vikings and their mysterious settlement of North America, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Record Rift for more fascinating historical content. What do you think? Did the Vikings discover Vinland, or is it all just a myth? Let me know in the comments below.